guys, it's Nicole. So this video is going to be my 2011 Faves and Must-Haves, and I believe Rena tagged me on this Tag Your It video. I haven't even had a chance to watch Rena's or anyone else's because I have company in from New York, so it's just been crazy with the baby and trying to commute everywhere to take my company around. So I haven't even had a chance to watch, but Sherry texted me and let me know that Rena tagged us, so my company just left to go back to their hotel, so I was like, I better film this really quick because my sister-in-law is here to watch the baby. So what I did was, I had to really decide how I wanted to do this video, and what I decided was I only chose products that I either discovered in 2011 or that I have been using the hell out of. So for instance, like, I always use my ATG gun, and I love it, and I know it's been in a lot of people's videos, but it's nothing new for 2011, so I really didn't want to put it in here. So if I put a tool or a product, it's because either my collection has grown, I just discovered it, or I'm absolutely in love with it and highly recommend it. So that's what I'm going to do. I have my 20 favorites. As you guys know, the flip camera, and if anyone knows differently or how to change it, my flip video ultra high def camera only lets me do 10-minute videos. It just, as soon as you try to download it to, or upload it to YouTube, it says this video is over 10 minutes long, even if it's 1 second over, and then I have to start cutting it and everything, and I don't have the ability to do that. So if someone knows how I could change that, just let me know. But in the meantime, if I don't finish in 10 minutes, I'll do a part 1 and 2. Okay, these are in no particular order. The first thing that I've really extended my collection of, and probably didn't have any of these before 2011, are these flat kind of dies. This one's paper tray ink, and this one's MFT. But before this, all I really had was like Sizzix or Cuttlebug type dies and stuff. And I don't know how I ever missed this, but I absolutely love these. MFT are my favorite, and then paper tray ink comes in a close second. And I own quite a few MFT dies. But my ultimate favorite one that I think I've used on like more than half of my projects is this banner die. This was on my configurations tray. This was on one of my frames, and it was on a ton of my cards. So I really, really, really like this die. I just think it's really versatile, and this banner die is like my favorite, even though I own the other ones. So I definitely think that's a must-have. Then a product that I discovered and bought all of, I own every single one this year that I love, and it's very hard for me to use any other type of ink, are these Jenny Bolin inks. They are a dye ink, which is really weird because normally I only like chalk ink, but I saw a few reviews on them and decided to buy one. I think the first one I bought was this Weather Vane color, which is my favorite one. And they stamp so good, and for whatever reason, you know, when I'm looking for a red and I look through all my reds, this is always the red that matches what I need. I don't know why, but like for my Valentine's Day projects, it just matches perfectly. Like my Distress Inks ones don't match as well, and this cough syrup one does the best. So I own all of these, and if you've never tried the Jenny Bolin inks, I highly recommend it. They stamp evenly, and they also work great when you're doing tone-on-tone work. Like if you have red paper and you want to stamp in red, or you have gray paper and you want to stamp in gray, these always do the best for me. So check those out. Then this is something that I knew about before 2011, but I really started upping my use of them on my projects, and it's seam binding. And I found a really great place to get them, and I get them every 5 yards because I like to get a variety of colors, although I know a lot of people just get white and stain them. Sometimes I just want to use them quickly on a project and I don't have time. And recently I found, this is reasonableribbon.com, and I believe you can get like I think it's like $1 and something for like 5 yards. I'm not sure. It's really reasonable. I think I got like 12 or 15 different colors for 30 bucks, and I got a ton. So I have just been using a ton of seam binding, whether I'm crinkling it myself or dyeing it or using the colored ones. I just tend to always grab for these on projects. So that is number, what, 3? Then this is a tool I bought a long time ago, and I never opened it until 2011, and that is the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. I think someone got it for me as a gift. I don't think I purchased it myself, and I never really saw a purpose for a stapler, which I know sounds weird, But then after I had my daughter and started doing layouts a bunch, I loved the industrial look of them. Even though I taped something down, I would always put my tiny attacher. So if you look on pretty much any layout video, which I know I've made 5 or 6 in the past like 3 months, you'll see some sort of staple on all of them. So I've really fallen in love with this, and it works really good compared to other staplers. So that's that. Then my next product is my Smash Stamp. And I know I've showed this a ton of times, but again, if you look at any layout I've made, and also other projects that I've done, like my configurations box I stamped on the back, like the date I finished it. But on every layout, or anything that's for me personally that I'm not giving away, I stamp the date on, and sometimes I even use some of these cute little phrases, which makes it like extra special. It'll either say, I love this, happy place, things like that. So it's just super cute, and I've used it a ton. It's something that stays on my desk all the time. This is never off my desk. My next product is, and it's not necessarily Memento ink, it's this little tiny dewdrop. And the reason is, when I'm coloring with my Copics and I'm doing like my Anya stamps or my Gorgeous stamps or any of that, sometimes I only want to stamp her shirt so that I could cut it out. And before, I know this sounds crazy, but I was completely inking it up with a big ink pad, and it was just wasting ink. So I like this because I can just dab on the places that I want to cut out. So this dewdrop has gotten a lot of use, and this is something that never leaves my desk either. And speaking of Gorgeous stamps, this is the newest. You know, I've loved Anya stamps and Greeting Farm stamps for a very long time, and even some of the CC designs and stuff. But I never knew about these stamps, and I believe I saw them on Scrappy Hour 09's videos once. I think she did one with this one. And I was like, ooh, those are just right up my alley. I don't know why, but this girl's kind of more my personality. Like, I love the Anya stamps, but she just seems kind of, I don't want to say like depressed or whatever, but she just kind of like, I don't know. She just looks serious, and I just like her. And so I bought like one, and then I fell in love with it. So now I have like a ton. I think I have like, well, not a ton, but like maybe 6. And so this is my newest like type of stamp that I get for paper piecing or Copic coloring, and I really, really love it. If you've never used the Gorgeous stamps, they're really great. Some of them come like this on the rubber, and then other ones, oh, I brought 2 rubber ones in here. Sorry, I'm in my bedroom because I'm displaced since I have company. But they come in clear stamps as well. So I totally love those. Then, I guess I'll go with the same theme. And I didn't bring any in, but I brought my chart. I love Copic markers. It's like the best thing I ever got. I remember when everyone had these, I was like, there's no way I'm spending $6 on a marker. And then I was in my local scrapbook store, Whimsadoodle, one day, and they had them out where you could try them. And so I got like 2 or 3, and I started blending with them, and then I was like, oh my god, I love these. It's like adult coloring. So I started collecting them like on Uzak. This is like my Uzak chart, and now I'm in love with them. I haven't bought any recently because I'm pretty satisfied with the amount of colors I have, and I have plenty to blend, but at the beginning of 2011, I probably put in like one, you know, $50 or $100 order a month just to start collecting all of them. So this year has been the year that I've really like made this collection grow. So that's that. And speaking of collections growing, my Spellbinders collection has indefinitely grown. I am the best person to scout out. Anytime Joann's has 40 off plus another 20 or 25, I'm going there simply to get Spellbinders. I don't think there is one card I have made in the past 12 months that did not have a Spellbinder die cut on them. And you can look at every video and see at least one die cut. I love Spellbinders. I think that they're ingenious. They're so versatile. They work great. They emboss. They stencil. I love them. And I love them so much that I recently sold my Cricut and all its little, you know, cartridges and stuff, and decided to invest in a Grand Caliber and bought some of the big ones so that I can make minis and stuff with that. That hasn't come yet, but I found a great deal on it. So Spellbinders are definitely something that I use all the time. I think almost every single time I scrapbook. Okay, I'm going to go to video 2, guys. Thanks. Bye.